Hey, what's going on, everyone? Josh Guerrero here, and welcome to the All Around Adventure podcast. Whether you're joining me for the first time or if you've been listening for a while now, it's really great to have you here, and I want to thank you for being here today. I know you're busy. I know you got a lot going on, and there's also a lot out there on the internet these days that's trying to get your attention and distract you, but it just means so much to me that you've chosen to download and listen to this podcast or watch on YouTube. And if you are, in fact, new to this podcast, this is the show where you hear amazing tales from afar and get the all-important life lessons that go along with them. And this is done through 3 different shows. I have an interview show, I have a solo show called The Blog Readings, and this is your Wisdom Wednesday, where I just talk for about 5 minutes or so, just about a single topic, just something insightful, something related to either travel or self-development that you can kind of just ponder on as you wrap up your week. Now, since we're just kind of kicking off 2020, I know some of you are still working on your resolutions and getting a foothold on those. And I know that a lot of resolutions are centered around health and wellness. And that's what I'm going to want to talk about for the next few segments of Wisdom Wednesday. And when it comes to health and wellness, there are 3 main components. And I heard of these described as the 3-legged stool of fitness. You have physical training, you have nutrition, and you have sleep and recovery. And in this segment, I want to talk about physical training. And the reason why I want to talk about health and wellness for the next few segments, because I feel that health and wellness is absolutely critical. I always say that your body is the vessel with which you will do all things. And if you have it running optimally, then you'll show up far more effectively in all areas of your life. So kicking off with physical fitness. Now, this is certainly a topic that I could talk about forever because there is just so many options and so many avenues that you could take within physical fitness. But I say that every avenue of physical fitness is valid. And I'm going to go over 3 things that, I think will kind of help you along if you are in fact starting your own physical fitness journey. And again, this will help you show up in all areas of your life, whether it's in your business, your career, your relationships, or what have you, or if you're out traveling and you just find that, you'll be able to enjoy your travels and your adventures a lot more too. So kicking this off, I always say that one thing that I always recommend for people to do is to certainly start moving more if they're think they might be living a relatively sedentary lifestyle leading up into this point, which is kind of common, especially in this day and age. But the thing is, we are designed to move. It's just, if you look at our ancient ancestors who were, hunting down woolly mammoths and trekking out into the forest, gathering and foraging for food, we're just designed to move. So, and there's a lot of ways that you can kind of, I guess I'll say, hack your life to help you move more. You could park farther away from the grocery store and walk a little bit further across the parking lot, or instead of taking the escalator or the elevator to your office or wherever it is, make a mad dash up the stairs and get in some extra steps that way too. So that's the first thing I'll recommend, is to try to see if you can move a little bit more. Now, kind of taking it a further step ahead and actually getting into a good physical training program, I always have to say it has to be enjoyable too, because, if you try to, let's say, go into the gym and throw around heavy weights and that's not something that you particularly enjoy, then I don't think you're going to really stick with it for the long haul, which ultimately, to really, make fitness and health a lifelong journey, it has to be something that you're going to enjoy. So certainly find an activity that you're going to enjoy and that you can do consistently. As I say, there is so many different avenues to take within physical fitness, and it's just that I always say that the best fitness program out there, because a lot of people wonder, what's the best physical fitness program, what's the best training program, and I just say it's the one that you're going to actually do. So find something that's enjoyable that you can like. And, this might involve a little bit of trial and error, maybe stepping into a class or going to meet with a personal trainer or whatever the case may be. So find something that you're going to enjoy and that you can do consistently. And the last thing that I will always also suggest is find some accountability, because you are going to have days where you're just not going to want to go and do, your physical training session, whatever that is. And having to, let's say, an accountability partner, someone that will go and work out with you or go to that, workout class with you, you can kind of help hold each other accountable. And then if you start missing days, they'll be like, hey, what's going on? How come you're not coming out to the gym anymore? How come you're not showing up to yoga or Zumba or Pilates or, whatever it is that you decide to pursue? So you get an accountability partner to help you there. And also, I also say, put something on the calendar. Maybe that could be a 5K. Maybe that could be a Spartan race, or maybe you have a certain goal that you want to meet. Put that on the calendar. And that's another thing that can hold you accountable too, to reach that goal or to get ready for that event or whatever the case may be. So just to recap those three really quick, find ways to move more. Park a little bit further away from your building and walk, or take the stairs instead of the escalator or the elevator. Make it enjoyable. Definitely find an activity that you're going to like and you're going to enjoy doing. And so that way you can do it consistently, and also find some accountability, whether that's in an accountability partner or putting an event on the calendar that you want to work towards. So, all right. And that's all I have to say on that. I hope you found this insightful. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the podcast wherever you might be listening to it, or hit that subscribe button down below if you're watching on YouTube. And I will be back again this Saturday with a brand new episode, so be sure to check back in. And if also give me a little bit of feedback too. If you have a certain topic that you'd like to hear in these Wisdom Wednesday segments, you can connect with me on social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at All Around Adventure. That's just one word with no dashes. And I'm at Twitter at All Around Advent. Couldn't quite fit the URE and the username there, so just All Around Advent on Twitter. And thanks so much again for tuning in. I'm Josh Guerrero, and until next time, saying be safe, happy travels, and always move forward.